Okay.
Hey everybody, this is Laura Romaine again here at the Hamilton Hotel on a lovely Friday afternoon. So today's Hamilton Hotel happy hour, I wanted to bring on two friends of mine that I met very randomly, to be honest, 2 years ago at the Taste of DC. So I've got here Tina Whitlow and Sir Chef Lightfoot. Two incredible individuals that, yes, again, we kind of just, what happened was I was walking past their kiosk at Taste of DC, and there was a kid painting a picture. And immediately I turned to Tina and Chef, who were standing right behind this kiosk, the Whitlow Foundation. It had the Whitlow Foundation at the top. And I was like, please tell me what this is about. And so from there, we just started talking. I got really, really inspired just by conversing with these two about what their plans were to do with the Whitlow Foundation. And so, yeah, so today I really, really want to highlight just these two incredible people who are making really, really positive influences, especially in DC in Ward 7 and 8. And I want to kind of shine a spotlight on both of them. So I'm gonna let Tina take it away first, and then we can just kind of have this organic conversation. And I want the world to kind of learn more about what you guys are doing for DC and other areas, obviously. So Tina, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello, everybody. My name is Tina Whitlow. I'm the co-founder of the Whitlow Foundation, and thank you so much, Laura, for having us on, having us a part of your happy hour. We are so thankful and grateful just to continue to have you as a partner, and also to be on this platform. Thank you so much.
Of course, and I want to chime in real quick. Tina and I were part of the Founding Females photo shoot just a couple weeks ago. We'll be releasing photos and a video. So just wanted to plug that in. We had a group of strong powerhouse women who we kind of mimicked the founding fathers photo signing the Constitution, including some really incredible women. So Tina was she participated in that a couple weeks ago with us. So just wanted to plug that in.
So much fun.
Yeah. So the Whitlow Foundation, let's talk about it.
So the Whitlow Foundation, which is founded by myself and also the co-founder, my business partner, Chef Sean Lightfoot, which is also a part of this video call too. Mm-hmm. So we founded the foundation late 2017 and really got started 2018. But it's mainly just a platform for a scholarship charity for us to support all different art forms. We give scholarships to youth who want to pursue different art forms professionally. And some of those art forms consist of creative arts, visual, illustration, also culinary arts, which Chef Sean Lightfoot oversees as well. We have our programs in all 4 quadrants of DC, our Artscape DC programs. We have a lot of volunteer opportunities, also continuing education opportunities that focus on creative art forms.
So
by the way, just to be clear, we were talking about the scholarships. These are what we call our micro scholarships, tools of the trade. They're not necessarily monetary scholarships, but they focus on giving you the tools that you need to pursue your career in the culinary arts and or the creative arts.
Beautiful.
Hey, Sean, can you officially introduce yourself to the people?
Oh, I'm sorry, world. This is Chef Sean Lightfoot, co-founder of the Whitlow Foundation. Glad to be here. Excited about this happy hour thing with Laura. Laura isn't just a community partner; she's becoming family to us. And the reason why I say that is because I remember, even though we met in the midst of an event that was going on, I think the very next year, we were doing our Thanksgiving meal, correct, Tina?
Yeah.
And out of the blue, Laura just said, what can I do? Can I come and help? And she came and helped us. And that right there, told me everything I need to know about the person that Laura is. Anyone out
She's
there?
been helping us.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't make me cry.
You definitely want to. This interview may be about us, but you want to get to know her.
Oh,
I'll
stop.
say that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's very true.
You're
Very
very,
true.
Yeah.
you're good people, but
Yeah.
yeah, so I love, well, okay, let's put the spotlight back on you two right now because it's all about y'all. I want to know, before we kind of talk a little bit more about the scholarships and like, you know, events that you have been doing and other things, like you seriously, I don't know how you do it because you have so much on your plate in addition to the Whitlow Foundation. But what inspired you to start the Whitlow Foundation? And both of you like kind of talk about each of your, you know, plug, whatever.
Tim, you can go first.
Well, Chef Lightfoot and I, we met a few months before we actually came together and started the foundation. We met through another organization that I was working with that focused on youth entrepreneurship. And we had about 110 SYEP students, and Chef Lightfoot facilitated the culinary hospitality program for at least like less than 20 of our students in his cafe.
Saying that. She keeps saying that. It always felt like I had all 120 of them students.
You did it. You did. Well, we had different programs. We had art, we had chemistry, cosmetology, business development, culinary arts, and we also had audio and engineering. So you facilitated the culinary arts. But anyway, so we just found a passion for creative arts and what we were doing with working with the youth. And then we also saw the lack of opportunities and programs that focus on arts that were in underserved communities and that actually youth that lived in underserved communities had access to. So we just worked on kind of promoting and creating different programs in a way to just reach out to them. And one of the icings on the cake was that we did a great fundraiser event for that organization we called it Food is Art. So we came together and I got 6 artists and Chef Lightfoot got 6 chefs. And it was an amazing fundraiser event that we put on. We had live jazz, we had different vendors there that also went along with the theme. And each artist illustrated the chefs in motion. So there were different chefs from different cuisines that were creating different things. And each artist had a different technique. So they all illustrated these beautiful paintings and we auctioned them off and donated the money towards the organization that we were doing the fundraising for. And the event went so great. There were so many people asking when are we going to do the next one. And, you know, we were thinking when we were going to do the next one and it went so well that we were trying to figure out what's the best way to keep this going and also make it meaningful. So we already had the idea of Food is Art, but also wanted to put behind it, you know, some backing and a foundation behind it. So that's how we came up with the Whitlow Foundation, as a way to support youth who want to pursue different art forms professionally, but also Food is Art being a fundraising platform for our scholarship program.
Right.
Yeah, and you know, with the part of when Tina talked about passion, this dedication and this understanding, you know, the community. A lot of organizations are founded on the premise of providing services or providing programming, which is cool, which it's what you do. But our approach was more hands-on because we were a product of our own communities.
Right.
So we saw things differently. We knew our approach could be more direct. We knew we didn't have to sugarcoat, dance around any of the politics of things. We could just meet people where they are, but come very real. And they understood our approach. They understood, you know, the process. Our blood, sweat, and tears, our own money went into the foundation. We didn't beg or ask anyone for any money to launch what we were going to do.
Right.
We wanted to show people we were invested into the product of what we wanted to do ourselves. And if you had buy-in, that's fine. But if you don't, that's fine too. As long as you understood this was for the community. So we understood, and that's how we approached it.
Wow. So if you guys feel free to, you know, add anything else you want to add, but I want to talk about, like, what's your current projects you guys are working on? Like,
wow.
Was that a loaded question?
Yeah, well, the thing is,
Sean, you can start with that.
In the midst of
well,
a
the
pandemic.
thing is, I try my best to keep us active in the community, not so much just moving in space, but actually doing some things that impact the community. And Tina is, she has this creative art mind, so she comes up with very creative things for us to do in terms of community engagement and getting, the seniors, getting the youth, getting returning citizens, getting veterans, getting everybody involved with activities that you wouldn't normally get involved with, just as a means of release to express some of the frustrations. Look at what we're going through right now. What are people going to be like when they come out of this? What services, what will they need?
Yeah.
We just try to make sure that we tap into fun, creative activities, but things that, maybe change the trajectory of your lifestyle or what you're doing in your lifestyle, especially eating healthier, the quarantine. But are you eating healthier? When you come up out of this, what's that going to look like? So a lot of the projects that we embark on are things that will actually help the community, actively help themselves, whether it's food demonstrations, food education, learning how to get back into sustaining your own communities through growing your own foods and things like that. And then with Tina, it's more about self, what do you call that? Self-love?
Yes.
Tina? Yeah, so,
It all starts with self-love, for sure.
Yeah, and that's what Tina does in terms of the art side of things. She wants, she taps into the creative side of what we harbor and want to express it. Tina has some amazing projects coming up in the community. I have mine are more functioning off of career and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Tina's is functioning off of the same thing, but more from the art side and making an impact as to what the community looks like, and beautifying the community. What's the word I'm looking for, Tina? You're looking at community engagement, but you're also looking at awareness of the things that are going on around in your community. And she's going to do that through art. So it's some pretty amazing things coming up.
Yeah, to add to that, so some of the things that we've been working on recently, since the pandemic hit, we've been delivering meals of over 1,000 meals a week to underserved communities. Some of our partners that has helped us out has been World Central Kitchen, Thurgood Marshall Academy, Starbucks, Pepsi, and Southwest Airlines. Been very generous.
And Dreaming Out Loud. Dreaming Out Loud was Dreaming Out Loud is another organization in DC that most people don't know about. But
I've never heard of.
Yeah, they connect the glue to a lot of food access and opportunities in terms of entrepreneurship in Washington D.C. So yeah, Dreaming Out Loud is Chris Bradshaw and Zachary Curtis. Good people.
Wow.
Yes, Dreaming Out Loud, and also the Anacostia Bid, who we started out with when we first decided to jump on board, with helping underserved communities, making sure that they have, access to meals, during this pandemic. Some of the other things that we're working on in Ward 7, I'll start there, is a creative placemaking project with throughout Deanwood, Lincoln Heights, Richardson Dwellings, and Capitol View area.
Okay.
So basically, creative placemaking is just the study of public interaction through art. So we've been canvassing those communities with, different questions as far as what do you want to see as a community resident in your community when it comes to art? How do you want to interact with art? How do you want art to play in your everyday life? Is it something that you want to interact with, while you are outside? Is it something that you want to gather around? What does that look like to you? So we've been canvassing the community with, you know, different questions like that. We partnered with Creative Junk Food, the National Building Museum, and also Ward 7 Business Partnership, and we won a grant for that from CNHED and DMPEG, and it's been great. So, you know, we're getting started with that. We got this survey coming out. To find out more about it, you can look on our website, thewhitlowfoundation.org, and you can join in and type in on the survey and just really add as much input as possible, especially if you're a resident of Ward 7. In Ward 6, one thing that we've been focusing on is clean air and clean water, air pollution. So we are working with different ways to express that, different ways to bring awareness to air pollution through art. So we've been working with a few organizations and community partners in that area, in the Southwest and Ward 6 area, to bring more awareness from that. Partners like Donahoe, like Southwest Housing, Rhonda Hamilton, one of the ANC commissioners over in the community. And, you know, also there's a recent interview in one of their newsletters called Progress Magazine that shares more information about it as well.
Yeah, and don't forget Living Classrooms.
Yes, and also Living Classrooms has, you know, they're also in Ward 6 in the Southwest community. We've been working with them for a while now, and you know, they're definitely on board with working with us in this project to promote that, and also especially clean water involving the Anacostia River as well.
So all of this information, you know, clearly you guys are very busy. This information can be found kind of like all of these different partnerships and projects on the Whitlow. Okay, on the whitlow.org. Okay, perfect. Because I feel like we could go on for hours about, and I just on this call, I've learned so much more. I mean, I remember you talking about the classroom, what's it called again? The
Living Classrooms.
Living Classroom. I remember, Tina, you telling me about this back when we got coffee a few months ago. But yeah, this is incredible. Again, like two strong superheroes I'm talking to right now. Like just, you know.
Oh, thank you.
No, but seriously, I'm 100% being genuine when I say that. And you guys, you know, both of you are from DC, right?
Yes.
Born and raised.
Yep.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm so looking forward to keeping this conversation going and partnering again, keeping the partnership going. You know, hopefully throw in an event of one of your events inside the soon to be Skylar, you know, down the road, and I'm, you know, whatever we can do to keep talking about what progress y'all are making. And I just think it's so important. I mean, you know, art's therapy. It's a form of therapy. Food, you know, cooking, it's therapy. And I think Tina is her mindset of like teaching it to children at young ages too. Like it is so freaking important, and it really does have a positive impact on children. And so yeah, I honestly wish we could keep talking forever about this, but we will continue the conversation. And I am so thankful to you both for taking time out of your Friday.
Thank you.
Everyone's busy on this Friday. It's been a crazy Friday, but you guys have you've touched my soul, and I think you're going to touch a lot of other souls as you keep, you know, working your butts off on this. So any last couple things you guys want to share before we?
Well, we really appreciate you feeling like we are important enough to take the time to kind of spread what we're doing in the community. Grassroots organizations like ours, I don't think we look for recognition. We just want to do the work, but we want to be recognized for, you know, the work that we're doing.
Sure.
And I think that's what matters, and that's what's important to us.
Absolutely. I just wanted to, I mean, Laura, you've been with us. You've been, you know, hanging with us.
Now you're about to make me cry.
Let's just end it before we go falling and making.
You've really supported us. And I mean, like, we meet people, you know, and we meet different organizations all the time, you know, who show different levels of support. But you have really, 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 really like been there and, you know, exposing us to different opportunities and, you know, just bringing us on board and making sure that we are a part of the conversation as well. Not only at the table, but a part of the conversation as well. So just, you know, thank you for continuing to support us.
Yeah,
That
thank
really
you.
means, you know, a
course.
lot.
It's like a no-brainer for me, but I think as more people learn about the Whitlow Foundation, I think people are going to start to really catch on and pay attention, because you guys are doing so much, and I'm just proud to know you. So with that, we will table this, and we will keep keeping the conversation going. But happy Friday. I hope everyone
Happy Friday.
has a slightly relaxing weekend. Y'all take some time off for yourselves, please. And
well, you know what?
Yeah.
When I leave this conversation, I'm going to get those meals out to the community.
Start delivering meals.
So you guys are doing that how often?
5 days
Every
a week.
day from, just about the entire week from what? 2 to 4
It's a 3-hour window, but you know,
Okay.
we're doing over 200 meals to the community, to different communities. So
Wow.
yeah,
So
that's what I'm about to embark on.
well, Godspeed. Holler if you need me. You know me, I like to just kind of throw myself. I'm like, Tina, why haven't you asked my help for this yet? Like,
I know, right?
But
I
that's amazing.
I did tell Sean, yeah.
I know. I'm like, I have a car. Like, just come on. I'll drive down as soon as I can. But seriously, I'm the world is lucky to have you both. And
Thank you.
I'm excited to see this grow and continue to, just make improvements in many ways. So thank you both. You guys are my favorites. I love y'all. And we will, so thank you for joining the Hamilton Happy Hour, Hamilton Hotel's Happy Hour on this lovely Friday. And until next time.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you guys. Everyone check out the Whitlow Foundation.
Please do.
Yep. WhittlowFoundation.org.
WhittlowFoundation.org.
Thanks, y'all. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.